Hey YouTube, it's ICU and welcome to the 53rd episode of Best Tech Info and Rumors. To start off, I wanted to talk about Apple's iPhone 4S. So someone from appvv.com actually got a hold of an iPhone 4S ahead of the device's launch, and they made a video on it demonstrating benchmark speed tests as well as Siri. And in this video, they actually went into the settings application, and there's a new option called Siri for iPhone 4S users. And inside of Siri's settings, you get a couple of different options, but the one that's most intriguing is the option to enable raise to speak, which will allow users to initiate Siri simply by raising the iPhone to their ear. So the video isn't really long, it's only about a minute or so, and it doesn't go into depth. It just shows benchmark speed tests, and when you do the same speed test on the iPhone 4, you'll notice that it's about half as fast as the results shown in the video for the iPhone 4S. Also related to the new iPhone 4S, AT&T is working with Apple to get the iPhone to say 4G up in the left-hand corner near the signal bars in the status bar instead of saying 3G. Now this is because the iPhone 4S on AT&T will get up to 14.4 megabits per second as opposed to speeds of up to 7.2 megabits per second on AT&T with the iPhone 4. So again, they're working with Apple to try and get it to say 4G in the status bar, and to do this, Apple would need to issue a post-release update for the iPhone 4S. Now, it wouldn't really be something major. It would just be a simple software update that you would install out of the box. So it's definitely a great marketing strategy for AT&T to say that they are the only carrier with a 4G capable iPhone. But again, these technically aren't real 4G speeds or speeds that are acceptable for a 4G standard. Also, the iPhone 4S is now the fastest selling iPhone in history. In less than 12 hours, AT&T alone received over 200,000 pre-orders, and this year's round of iPhone 4S pre-orders has already shattered all expectations of Apple and their carrier partners in the US, which would be AT&T, Verizon, and now Sprint. Also, if you didn't pre-order an iPhone 4S when they start taking pre-orders and you try and go to pre-order one now, it will say that it will ship within 1 to 2 weeks instead of saying that it will arrive on October 14th, which is the device's release date. So again, this just furthers the point that this is the fastest selling iPhone, and considering that it hasn't even hit the stores and these are just pre-orders, that is pretty amazing. Also, if you're wondering how Siri actually knows who your family members and friends are, there's a new field in the Contacts app for iOS 5 called Related People. And to access Related People, all you have to do is go inside of your Contacts app if you're on iOS 5, and then either create a contact or go to the contact and then scroll down and tap add field. Once you're there, scroll down to the bottom and pick the second to last option, which should be related people, and then from there you get a whole bunch of different tags that you can set. For instance, you can set them as your parents, siblings, coworkers, and you can even create your own custom tags. But of course, if you don't want to go through all of that trouble, if you're having a conversation with Siri and you tell it to text your brother, for instance, and if you don't have the related people's tags set for your brother, then it will ask you who's your brother, and then you respond with the person's name, and then it will automatically add that tag for you. And then in the future, when you tell it to do something related to your brother or some other member of your family or friends that you've already programmed in, then it will remember who they are by cross-referencing all of your contacts with the related people tag. And finally, Big Boss announced a new version of SBSettings specifically for iOS 5 and higher that integrates SBSettings into Notification Center. So a couple of weeks ago, they added a pre-release version of SBSettings on their beta repo. Well, now they have updated that pre-release version and announced some new features that will be coming to the next major release of SBSettings. And of course, the biggest feature is the integration into Notification Center. All right, so now I'm just going to talk about the giveaway for a second. So I have picked the winners, and the winner for the first gift card is Stacy NP14. So congratulations on winning one of the gift cards. And the second winner is Blue Ice 1270. So again, I have sent those people messages, and when they respond, I will send them the code to their gift cards. And as for my next giveaway, I won't be doing one this time around, and that's because the giveaway requirements were not met. So I'm not doing a giveaway this time around, but I might do one in the near future. So I hope you guys like this video. I'll have everything I talked about in today's episode down below in the more info. And be sure to rate this video up if you liked it and hit that subscribe button to be notified every time I release a new video. And I'll also have links to my Facebook fan page and Twitter accounts down below in the more info. So be sure to like my Facebook fan page and follow my Twitter accounts to be updated more often. And until next time, this is ICU signing out.